Hello there, boss babes. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Let's see here. Today is January 19th. Hope everyone's feeling good. I'm feeling good. Finally, my house is getting COVID free. I'm feeling good. I might have had a nap today already. Let's face it, it is a side effect. You are really tired a lot. But you guys, I wanted to come on here because I have been watching our Mary Kay Leadership, which is an event for directors. It was in Atlanta this year. We had the option to be in person or virtual. And I was really grateful that I chose to be in virtual attendance because I ended up getting sick and I wouldn't have been able to go because I tested positive. So it ended up, God always knows, right? He always has a plan. But one of the things they talked about was a tool we have on our InTouch called, is it called Hootsuite or is it called a Hootsuite? I think it's called Hootsuite because it's Hoot. But I am not going to lie, I don't know how you pronounce it. Okay, so we're just going to say social media tool. Frankly, it doesn't matter to me how you say it. It's the guy with the little owl, okay? And it is something that you can access via an app or you can access it via your InTouch. And you guys, I'm not going to lie, I don't know when this was released. I think it might have been released like sometime last summer, sometime last fall. I've heard about it a few times, but I've never clicked around on it other than today to like play around with it and actually experience it. And I wanted to get you this information as soon as possible because it really is a valuable tool that I think a lot of you will find very useful. Okay, so I'm going to screen share. I'm going to hope and pray that this actually works and that I'm able to screen share easily today because sometimes internet and wind just don't get along. So I'm going to screen share. I'm going to take off the banner so you can see what I'm doing here. Hopefully y'all can see this. Be sure and comment, say hello. I would love to do a drawing from the giveaways. I would love to do a drawing from the comments from today's video, but the only way to get entered is by commenting. Say hello. Let me know if you use this social media tool, if you've ever heard of it. Just let me know. And if, you know what, even if this isn't something that you've used before, like me, guess what? There's a new time to learn something. And honestly, you guys, I want to show you how easy it is because I found it very simple. So let me go to the site and then I will explain everything. Okay. So what Mary Kay did was sometime last summer, they took all of the images that they had on InTouch. So if you go to your InTouch, you go to resources, you scroll down, there was something called Digital Zone. And they had all of the pictures of products and prizes and things that you can earn. And just everything was in one place for pictures. They took that and they moved it into this social media publishing app. You can access it from your computer, which is what I am on today, obviously, or you can access it from an app. So if you're an app girl, by all means, download the app. My phone has enough apps, so I don't need any more apps, right? But I love desktop stuff, okay? So that's what I'm on today. It is free. And what you can do is you can grab a picture to use with whatever, or you can schedule things in your VIP customer group or even just your regular Facebook wall and share your Mary Kay love or products or whatever from there. But you can schedule it. And you guys, this is something that I know because I've been doing a lot of this for the last 2 years. It does take time to go into our customer groups or wherever and schedule things for a couple weeks out. I recommend doing that. I recommend scheduling 2 or 3 posts, if not 4 or 5 posts a week that are engaging posts. And sometimes it can be hard to think of the words, find the picture, know what to say without breaking Mary Kay rules, blah, 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 right? Guess what? Mary Kay's made it easy because they even have the words there as suggestions to post. So if you want to personalize it, put in your own website, you can. Or if you want to put in some hashtags, you can. But everything's there in one spot. So all you have to do is click and share or schedule. It's very simple. So let me bring it up and show you. So I'm going to bring up my computer screen here. Put me on the bottom corner there. Hopefully you all can see this. I pray this is working. I'm going to do my absolute best to keep this video short and somewhat to the point. So what you want to do is you're going to go to your InTouch. Okay. You're going to go to your InTouch and then you're going to go to And then you're going to go, and I'm looking at two different monitors here. So I apologize if I look this way. I'm looking at my monitor. So you're going to go over to resources and then scroll down to digital zone and then scroll over to, I think it's this digital library. It might be social media central. I think it's the digital library. Yes, digital library. Okay, now, if it's your very first time doing this, it's going to have you create an account. You're going to want to use your email associated with your InTouch. I already have that done, so I'm just going to click here because I wanted to show you this. I could have gone right to the site, but I wanted to show you how simple it is, okay? So it's going to have you click here for the desktop version. Again, you can do this from an app. If you're an app girl, both Google and Apple have it, as you just saw on the previous screen. So you go to InTouch. So while it's loading, my internet is kind of slow today. You're going to go to InTouch and then resources, down to digital zone, and then over to the library. Okay, super simple. You're going to create an account, use the same email associated with your Mary Kay InTouch. Okay, hopefully it loads here in the next, century. It's getting kind of slow here, isn't it? I mean, really, talk about slow, 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 slow. If I knew a joke, I would tell you a joke. Okay, so here is the digital library. So it's going to bring up all the stuff. Okay. So here is all of the content, you guys. There's all kinds. Okay, again, I'm looking at two screens, so I got to use the correct screen. I'm trying to move the screen with the monitor I'm looking at, and that ain't going to work. So I got to look over here. I apologize. Okay, but you guys, you can see that there's all kinds of stuff here, right? So let's just look at one, okay? And again, I apologize. This is kind of small. So right here, let's look at this one here that says, well, I shared that one. Let's look here at this one here that says the men's MK, the men's skincare, okay? So you see how it has words already there? Like, but you know what? Let me show you something else first. The first time, see, it didn't ask me to do it because I've already set up my account, okay? So the first time you log in, like before it shows you all of this stuff, it's going to have you link it to your Facebook group, okay? So it's either going to ask you to link it to your Facebook customer group for your VIPs, or you can link it to your regular Facebook wall. And that is okay to do if you're using the words that are suggested on the post, because it's Mary Kay's made these posts social media correct, okay? So you're not breaking any rules. If you have a business page for your business, which I do recommend if you're going up the career path that you have a business page, you can also link it to that, which is really, really cool, okay? So that's going to be the first thing it's going to have you do. Now, just so you know, with the groups, okay? With the groups, you do have to first, with the groups, you do have to first go into your settings in your Facebook group and add the app. So I wonder if I can do that. I can do that right now. Let me show you how easy that is. I'm going to go to my Facebook group for my customers. The internet is, oh, you can't see this. I took the screen off. Oh, gravy train. This is a bad video. And my internet's frozen. Well, fudge. What's happening here? Okay, there we go. I apologize, girls. See, this is what happens when I don't think things out. Okay, so here's my regular Facebook. Okay, I'm going to go to my customer group. Okay, Tasha's Cadillac customers. If you are not in my customer group, but you would like to be in my customer group, you guys, I don't mind adding you, because if you want to take anything that myself or my virtual assistant posts for me, you are more than welcome to do so. Because I know sometimes it can be hard to think of the words, which is why this new Hootsuite or Hootsuite, however you pronounce it, is really cool. Okay, because the words are already there. I mean, that's taking the guesswork out of it. So now what you're going to do is, I'm in the way, so let me change the way you're looking at me, okay? So now you're going to go down here to, this is my customer group. You're going to go to the settings, group settings. You guys, this really is easy. Don't let this scare you. You're going to go down here to scroll down to the last thing, which is apps. You're going to click on apps. And then you see I already have Hootsuite there, okay? I already have it connected. But you could click here and you click add apps. And then over here in the search bar, you type in Hootsuite. And I already have it in there, so it's not going to show me as a new option. It's not going to show it, but you type it in there. It would show up where it says no apps. And you click add and voila, you've added it to your Facebook group. Okay. So that's super, super simple. So let's go back to the actual Hootsuite site. Let me make me a little bit smaller there. Okay. So now we're back on the site. So once you've connected it to your group, you can now go in here and look at posts. You can copy it and schedule it at your own time, or you can copy it and just copy the words and put them on another document if you want. Like, they really have taken the guesswork out. So let's just go down here to the men's one here. Okay. This one's with the men's skincare. Okay. It says men need skincare too. I'm glad I can give the guys in my life an easy follow-up routine that gives them healthy looking skin. How do you help your fellas care for their skin? And then you see it says share. You just click share. Now, some posts allow you to schedule. Some posts allow you just to share immediately. Don't ask me why. But you can see here, it's giving me the option to share it immediately to my independent business Facebook page, which is what I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and click that, and I'm going to click schedule. Okay. And it's bringing up a calendar. You see the calendar? So I'm going to go ahead and schedule this for the 22nd. Okay. 3:10. That sounds good. Mary Kay's recognizing the app is recognizing a great time to post things on social media, because there are suggested times as to when you should post, which is when people are strolling their Facebook feeds. Okay. So 3:10 on Saturday sounds perfect. I'm going to go ahead and hit the yellow button that says schedule. Okay. And voila, I just scheduled that post. You guys, how easy was that? Like, so stinking simple. If I want to go back and schedule that to my regular Facebook wall, I can click that and I can click share now. I don't necessarily want to do that, so I'm not going to. Okay. Now, let's say for some reason I wanted that to schedule to my Facebook VIP group. Click manage accounts. And for some reason, it's not showing up. I don't know why. I'm not going to worry about it right now. But let me show you. Okay, so you can do that for all of these. So if you want to go in and schedule something for Monday, Wednesday, Friday in your VIP group or your business page, or link it to your Instagram business page, you guys, you can do that right from here and you can schedule it. I don't know how far out you can schedule. Honestly, I haven't looked, but I'm going to guess you can schedule a couple weeks out. Okay, so then how do you know what you've scheduled? Well, you click over here on the little calendar icon on the far left side. Okay, and it's going to bring up the monthly calendar, or it might show it a week. I have there. It's going to bring up the month. And you see how it says scheduled on the 20th, the 22nd, the 24th, and the 26th. Those are things that I've already scheduled from Hootsuite to go schedule in my Facebook business page. You guys see how easy that was? I literally scheduled these other 3 things in like less than 5 minutes, to where before that would have taken me a few minutes because I would have had to think up the dang words, right? And sometimes the words is what tricks us up because we're afraid we're going to break some Mary Kay rule, and we don't want to do that, right? So for instance, the one on the 22nd, I can click on it, and you can review this day. You can click post. You can click pin, or you can click Instagram story. So if I wanted to schedule, now I haven't linked this to my Instagram yet, but if I wanted to schedule that to Pinterest, which you can do, or to Instagram stories, I could do that too from that site. Isn't that so cool? Now, some of you are going to be like, that's way over my head. Tasha, you're killing me. But some of you who even are not tech savvy, you guys can really plug into this. I mean, really plug into this, you guys. I want you to know this really was very simple. It really, truly was. Okay, so how do you get out of this? Because this just takes me a second. So you can, flip forward. Obviously, I haven't scheduled any other posts because I literally just started playing with this about 30 minutes ago. I got excited and I thought I got to show you guys how to do this. So here it's showing you your social accounts. I haven't scheduled anything in Tasha's Cadillac customers yet, but I will. But let's say that I have, but I wanted to see where they are. I click on that and then click apply. And it brought up the calendar. But see, I haven't scheduled anything there yet, so it's blank. Okay? But that's how you would see where you've scheduled stuff. Now, let's see if it does both, which you would think it would do that automatically. And it's thinking, it's thinking, it's thinking. It's not showing me anything, so let's remove that. Apply. I tell you what, sometimes stuff just doesn't work as you plan it. What happened? Oh, I'm in February. I've been taking a lot of medicine, you guys. Okay, so I apologize for that. I was in the wrong month, okay? But that's where it would show you all of that stuff. If you need to edit something, you do it there. If you need to delete something, you do it there, okay? So then to go back to the page where all the stuff is, it's called MK Amplify, or you click on this button right here with all the little lines. Click on that. It's going to take you back to the home screen. Let me show you one more thing before I leave you. Okay. And you guys be sure to comment, even if you watch the replay, be sure to comment, because I would love to do a drawing from the comments. So tell me what you think about this. Okay. I just made myself small. So let me get up here on my, okay. So you see over here on the left side, there's the title bar. So you scroll down and there, if you want to find a certain topic, or you're looking for a particular contest Mary Kay has, you want the image, you want some Sweet 13 materials, or you want skincare pictures, you can click on that particular topic on the left side there, and it'll bring up all of those items. Okay, so you can see it's searching, and then there are all of the posts. You guys look at all of that stuff that is there for us, right at our fingertips with the words. Now, some of these you can personalize and some of them you can't, which I don't really understand why that is. But let's see if we can personalize this one. It says, okay, see here on the bottom, it says Personalize Post. I recommend, if it lets you personalize, that you got to select where you want to share it. I want to share it there, personalize. I recommend, if it lets you personalize it, that you do personalize it. How do you do that? Click the button, and then it's just like a Word document or something here. Put the little icon there, and I'm going to add my business page. Click here for more info. Got to look at the right screen, Tasha. Click here for more info. Make sure you spell everything correctly. And then HTTPS, you always put that in front of it so that it makes it clickable, at marykay.com/tbach. There we go. Okay. I'm also going to add in a couple of hashtags. And I like to use my VIP customer group as a hashtag, Tasha's Cadillac. Why is it so slow? Cadillac customers, spelled customers correctly. And I like to use Bach Boss Babes. Because what happens, you guys, is, you can search hashtags, right? So on Instagram or Facebook or even Google, you can search a hashtag. So I always like to put my MK Life. And that's how you get more followers, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. My MK Life. I like to do pink. So this particular post is about eye care. So maybe use a hashtag regarding eye care. So we'll do hydrogel eye patches. Why is it so slow? I mean, does anybody else think that internet has just gone down the tubes lately? Hydrogel eye patches. And I have really good internet too. What do y'all think? Hydrogel eye patches. We'll do eye cream. And you guys, I took a social media training. Like, I paid for some social media training. in the fall, and they recommend using like 20 hashtags at a time. I know it seems ridiculously stupid, but they recommend using at least 20 hashtags. Something about the more hashtags you use, the more glances it gets, the more chances you're going to get a following. So eye cream, and then this also has, we're going to put soothing, because a lot of those products are soothing for your eyes. Okay. And that's enough for right now, because I don't want you guys to get bored with me. This is a long video. And we'll do hydrate. And it's locked up again. It's frozen. Soothing. Okay. Make sure this is spelling correctly. Y'all can see that, right? H-A-T-E. Okay. So I added my website and I added some hashtags, and I could easily add like 10 more hashtags there if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Okay. The edit, I don't want to edit the image or anything like that at all, because Mary Kay has it the way they want it. If I wanted to tag somebody, I could. I don't really know what this means, so I'm not going to mess with it. So I'm going to go over here to schedule for later. And again, this is going to my business page. And I'm going to schedule this on the 23rd. So I've already got some other stuff scheduled. Okay, so the 23rd. And then when the dark circle goes on top of the date, then it's moved over to that day. There we go, the 23rd. And 10 a.m. sounds fine, because again, the site is recognizing what time is good to post on that day. So I'm gonna take its suggestions, and I'm gonna hit done. And then I'm gonna hit schedule. Just like that. I know that took a minute because I spelled some things wrong, but did you see how easy that really was? And then you just want to make sure you hit schedule. We'll go back to the calendar. We'll make sure that it's there. See, it says scheduled Sunday, January 23rd at 10 a.m. How awesome is that, you guys? Like, I love that Mary Kay has made that so easy for us. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and there we go. It's there. It's done. So let's go back to my calendar on the correct screen so that it's clickable, and it's going to show up with the 2 posts that we just scheduled. There we go. We scheduled something for the 22nd and the 23rd. Now, if I were doing that not on camera, I probably could have scheduled 6 more in that same amount of time. Okay, you guys, that's how easy this is. So again, we're going to go back to the lines, and you can search and play all through this. Again, how do you find it? So you go to Your Mary Kay in Touch. You go to Your Mary Kay in Touch, scroll over to Resources, scroll down to Digital Zone, and then scroll over to Digital Library. It's going to bring up a screen. It's going to tell you to link it. You're going to need your email that you associated with your Mary Kay account. Create an account. It is free. You can do it from desktop or from an app. I have not looked at the app version yet, and I honestly don't plan to, so I can't give you any suggestions on that. But both apps are free, and you can schedule one thing at a time, or you can schedule a whole bunch of things at a time. I really, really think this is a great tool for consultants to utilize, especially if you have a VIP customer Facebook group. And you guys, that is where it's at. You have to have a VIP customer Facebook group. You have to. I mean, in today's world, you just have to have one. If you need help in creating one, I will be more than happy to help you do that. It literally takes 4 seconds to create a group. I am still posting videos to be done on that I post on Fridays, and those videos can be shared into your groups when you tell me you want them shared into your groups. Over the weekend, I schedule them on Mondays. You guys, that's free, and it's a great way to get information on products in front of your people. Of course, if they want anything, if they want samples of anything, of course, all of that will come from you. It's just using my voice to help get the information out, because I know sometimes, a lot of times, we have fears of going live or fears of doing the video, or you don't want to mess with all that. So let me help you. Of course, if you don't want me to, that's totally okay. I'm not offended. But do something in your groups. And again, I recommend posting at least 3 times a week. You want to post things that are engaging. So if you need to be in my customer group so you can see some of the things that my virtual assistant posts for me, she posts all kinds of games and quizzes and fun memes and stuff like that. You guys, I don't do that. My virtual assistant does all that for me. Okay. I'm smart. I work smart, not hard. But she posts that stuff for me. And guess what? You can be in my customer group and copy it for free. Okay. And then you can schedule those things right from your Facebook app if you would like to. If you have questions on any of that, you guys, please don't be afraid to reach out. I really encourage you to utilize the Hootsuite or however the heck you say it, and let it help you with your social media. Okay. So I have a little challenge for you. Go on there and check it out. Set yours up, make a few posts, and comment done in the comments below. And tell me what you thought of it. Tell me, be honest. Was it easy? Once you went in there and played around with it, was it easier to use? Did you find the whole scheduling thing easy? Are you loving it? Are you excited to go in there and do this every month? Like, give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Schedule done. Tell me that you did it, that you scheduled some things. Okay. Tell me what you thought, and I will send you some happy mail. Okay. I'll send you some fun mail that you're going to love. If you have any questions, let me know. I apologize. This video was a little bit long, but as you could see, I wanted to show you how cool this stuff is. And it's right there on our InTouch, and it's free to use. Mary Kay's done all the hard work for us. So you guys check it out, schedule some things. Let me know what you thought. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.